Welcome back to my channel. This is Rosalina from Let's Plan About It. Today I am going to be working on my catch-all spread for the week of June 29th to July 5th, and I'm going to be using some printable stickers from PlanItDarbi. It's not 4th of July themed, but there are like blues and reds, and it gives like summer vibes, and that's what I want to use for my catch-all this week. So the first sheet is Summer Day, Kindred's Backyard Oasis Summer Serenade, then Kindred's Backyard Oasis Summer Golden Hour, Dar Bloom's Artful Summer, Scraps Dotted Butter, and I brought both of these because I want to see if I can get these in first, and then some quotes that I have, Sunshine Vibes and Playful Summer. And then for boxes, I'm going to use Live Love Posh Functionally Red and Functionally Blue. And you can use code Rosalina10 over at Live Love Posh, and that will save you 10%. That does include from Posh boxes, sets, and bundles. So this is what I'm going to use this week. Let's see if this will work. So I was thinking here with maybe like a bloom, and these are printables, so I do print multiple of these in case I need some more. And I was thinking this kind of like do a little cluster. I could do this, or I could bring her down here. Maybe I should bring her somewhere else. Okay, let's maybe do her. We can have these here. So I'm going to get this down. I don't want to overcomplicate things for myself. Not today. I really don't want to today. Let's see, I kind of liked it better a little more this way, like that. I forgot that this is a week that there are so many birthdays in my family, and this is also my daughter's birthday month as well, but hers isn't until the 18th, which means that my Instagram anniversary is actually coming up as well. I believe it was the 15th. I need to double check that, but yeah, that means my Instagram, and that I think will be 3 years. So it's kind of cool. Okay, let's get this here. I know I'm not going to be able to bring everything because there are a lot of stickers, but you know, bring in as much as I can, and I can always save the rest for a different spread. Not too big of a deal. Okay, that is a good start. And I was going to reprint these out, but I'm like, let me use what I have first before I do that. So the only thing better than a summer day is a summer night. I do like this, but it is pretty big. What if let's see. Let's do this. I don't want to have it over her head, but I think that'll be okay. And or I can try to see if I can kind of get this like here. Really didn't do too much, so I don't need too much crazy function, but I still want to leave myself some function, so I will make sure I do not touch Monday anymore. That is it. Okay. Cute. And maybe I can put like one of these little florals. It's like pink one. Or I can bring one here like that. And maybe like a little lemon. And then that really dresses up the sidebar. So then I won't have to worry about the sidebar. After this, I have this tiny baby scrap that I'll stick right there. It's not fully straight, so I'm going to fix that. Okay. And let's just do another one down here. And I think that should be okay for right now. Okay. I really, really like that. And I really want to bring this dog in. Unless I make like this little scene with the dog and the doll at the bottom. Let's see, what if I brought in a little bit more of this scrap? And let's see if I can, oops, kind of lift this up. I really feel determined to bring in this dog. The dog is so cute. And we'll get it, I should have probably considered that. Let's see if I can lift this. I'm going to kind of angle it a little bit more like that. Okay. Even if I don't bring the dog, I think I'll be okay with the scrap still fully at the bottom. Just set that off to the side. Okay. I mean, look how cute. Like, it looks like he's so excited. Like, he wants to play, but she's like playing music. I think I do want to leave that. That is super cute. Okay. All right. I should, I know I should bring in function, but I want to do a little tiny bit more florals, and then I will do my function. I will bring it in, I promise. And then let's bring maybe this one. Okay, let's do about that much of it. Save that. Because I just have like a little, well, I have like birthdays and stuff, but because it's not too much going on, I think I'm going to allow myself to get decorative with this type of spread because I want to. I just want to get decorative. I'm just bringing these little things there on that side. Okay. All right, so let's bring in boxes because I'm having too much fun. So the boxes that I was thinking of bringing was like this. It's like more of like a palish red. It's not too bright, and I think that's what I like about it. And then for the blues, what was I thinking for the blues? I think I was thinking this color. Yeah, I think it was this color. So I want to bring those in. So like I said, I had a nail appointment here, and that was seriously it. Just had a nail appointment. That's all that I had. So I wouldn't even think, I could bring like a long box here. I kind of want to bring one of these long boxes. I love to incorporate these. What if I did something like this? I hope I like it, because once I lift it, it's kind of like, can't really lift it back up. And then we can do a box like this, like that. And then I can maybe still have something decorative there. I know I really shouldn't be worrying about decorative stuff, but of course I will. How about this like plant? And I can still maybe even bring in, let's see. I can do like this here, and then I can still bring this in here. Trying to just like make a design with the boxes basically, so I can kind of play around with these decorative elements like that. Okay, that's kind of fun. I think so. And let's do, should I do one of these? Oops, I'm ripping a little bit of it. I feel like that's a lot of greenery all in one spot though. Maybe I could do this like right there. Then I could bring this little drink. I think it's like a lemonade drink. There's a lemon on it. Let's say it's a lemonade drink. And let's see, do I have one other little element? I don't know if I really want that like floating now that I look at it. Maybe not floating. What if I got this here and then brought like a little floral? Maybe that might work. Maybe, let's do that. Let's just cut a little bit off the bottom. And we'll get this about right there. Okay, I think that's good. I'm going to bring maybe a more thinner box. Yeah, this color here. Okay, and maybe just to be on the safe side, I'll bring in one of these as well, in case. I don't think I'll need it, but just in case. I'm going to just straighten it out a little bit though. Okay. All right. So then that's good. And then I really want to bring in this lemonade. I think that is so cute. Okay, get this scrap off. My desk is crazy, I know. I hope it's not driving you guys crazy, because it's actually driving me a little crazy how messy my desk looks. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, and that looks pretty good. Let's bring in, how about these shoes? What if we get these shoes like right here? Like there, like a little, they're just hanging out. Let's bring in lines. Let's bring in lines right here. And I just realized I forgot my favorite pin. I always do that. When it's time to film, I always leave it in the living room. It's very rare that I actually write in my planners in like on my desk. In my room that I film in. I typically always go into the living room, oops, and that's where we like will watch our like show that we're watching, and I just fill in my planners out there. So that's why it's never in here. Okay, and I feel like I could put something there. I could do one of these florals. Which one though? I don't know, maybe this little one? Then how about like under it like that? I think that's kind of cute. Okay. Okay, I think this side looks pretty good. Let me get my, desk in order here. Sunday, I really don't have anything going on, so I am going to get this about here. And I can put boxes on top of my scraps if I need to. That's no big deal. And I don't know if I mentioned, but this is in my new planner. I have, I got a a July through, is it June? 2026 to 2027 planner. So I got one of these, and so this is a new planner. So it feels like a fresh start. So like, I feel the pressure to make sure that I like this spread, but I'm telling myself, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself, because that's just unnecessary stress to do. So we'll get that there, but I can't help it. I just feel like when you have a brand new planner, like you want to make sure that it's like, oh, it's a fresh start. I want it to be perfect, but that's really hard to do because, this is just supposed to be all fun. And I think I will now, I kind of want to get the girl up here. Kind of want to bring her in somewhere, or I can bring her right here, right next to it. I don't know why, but I love this sticker so much. So we'll get her here. And should I bring this like gazebo thing, or should I, bring either one of those? I think I like this little gazebo. Let's see. I think I might, let's see, I can have some of this scrap under here, under it. Let's see if that'll work. Let me go in my messy desk. I think I'll just go into this other long scrap, and because I really want to put this on top of here, let's just bring this all the way here like that, and we'll get this about there. Okay, we have to put something here just to kind of help with that cutoff, but I'm going to need to put some function there, so maybe if anything I'll just do like some florals and kind of call it good. Maybe something like that. Just use a scrap so I don't have to pull from a brand new floral. Okay. All right, and let's do a little bit more of a floral and scrap situation up here, and I think that should be good. I think I'm going to take maybe this one. I'm going to need to print out these These are my last ones I have printed, but obviously I love them. So for this one, I think I am going to pull a new floral though. And I'm going to have to figure out a way to get creative with my boxes in order to add at least a little bit more of the deco. I think I'll just get this about right here. Okay. I didn't mean for them to be so like symmetrical, but that's okay. All right. And let's bring in some boxes. So I have a birthday here, here, and here. And then Sunday I have nothing, but I'll still probably bring something. So let's bring in, I could bring a blue one of those just to kind of keep that balance. Let's see. Just so it's like even, I guess. Is this the right color? I think so. Yeah, I think it is. Okay, so I could do that. I could do this one here. Or I can even do it right here. Yeah, let's do it about here. Okay, that is that straight? I don't know. I'm gonna leave it. Okay, so we have that there. And again, I'll just have that for, I guess, like any extra function. And let's do, let's take this box and we'll have this one here, kind of trying to mimic what I did there. And then let's bring a box on Friday. And for that one, we'll do another thin box. And I'll get something decorative here just so I can have that. Wow, my desk is seriously a mess, huh, you guys? I'm so sorry. Or I could do that. It's a lot of like blue on blue though, but let's do that. Let's kind of put it here. I'll make sure that it's not really touching or like too leveled with any of the other boxes. And then we'll get to this one and we'll set it on top. So I can get this here like that. Okay. And maybe I can bring one of these little lemonades. I know it's pretty big, but see, what if I kind of filled that gap? I kind of wish I would have made the lemonades a little smaller, but I didn't know this is where I was going to put it, so that's okay. Like that, kind of make like a little cluster, and then we can have like that there, kind of decorate it up. Have this little lemonade, or this little lemon. Let's see. Okay, and I can get this about here. I will take like this size box right under her so it doesn't, kind of helps the floating look. And then I can do like a box here just so I have something for this day. Maybe I could bring another blue in. I think I want to bring this blue in, but I want to see if there is something else that I can kind of have to put with it. So I feel like that's a lot of blue on blue. What if I brought like a red header box just to kind of separate that? I think I'm done with function after this. So I'm going to just bring one of the red header boxes. So I'll bring this more like that way. Then we can kind of have this more like this way. And then maybe have the candle right on top. Like that. This blue one looks a little crooked. I don't really know how much I can really adjust because I kind of set it down, but okay, we'll just do that. Okay, I think I'm gonna bring some lines in here on Friday. This one, Summer Loving. I mean, this would fit down here. Okay, yeah, we'll get it there. Why not, right? We are having fun. Okay, so quotes and function we are definitely good on. I want to bring one of these in somewhere, especially since I brought one there. Maybe something like that. And let's bring in one of these, like, I don't know what that is. I don't want to assume what trinket is, but maybe we could bring it like with the floral there. And oh yeah, I wanted to use a little bit more of these lemons. I feel like that's already a lot of lemon in that area. Oh, right here. It's cute. Like that. And we have these little florals like that. Oh, I have this big lemon. I have to use this big lemon somewhere. I don't know, you guys. I'm kind of intrigued just to put it there. And because I went so high up, I feel like I can do something there too. The only thing is, what can I add? I could do more of these florals. Could do something like that. Or I can bring in one of these. How about we just do it here on Sunday, just one. It fills up that space because I had nothing else to put there. Could do this, or how about one of these? I just feel like I need to bring something up here because I went so high up on that side. Let's see how I like that. A little bit of this scrap. Like that. And then I want to incorporate these little black dots like I did over here. And that. I feel like this looks so empty, but I really don't want to fill it yet because I don't know exactly what I would stick there. So I don't want to fill it, this little lantern looking. I don't know if I can really fill it anywhere though. I feel like I'm like at capacity here. Maybe here. Just kind of blend it. I would have to cut the bottom. Like that. So I think that is going to be my spread for this week, my catch-all spread. It came out super, super cute. My desk got messy a few times. That's how you know I had fun. But again, that was using some stickers from PlanItDarbi. For boxes, I used functionally red and blue from Live Love Posh. And yeah, that is going to be my catch-all spread for this week. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you liked this spread. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not, but you would like to be, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so you can see more of my future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.